Chairman of the University Council, President Emeritus, Campus Minister, members of Assumption University community, honor guests, families and friends of the graduates, and the AU graduates of class 44. All of us are here to witness and celebrate your success. Let me start from Reverend Brother Sulasit Sukchai, Chairman of the University Council, and he is at the same time the Provincial Superior of the Mumford Brother of St. Gabriel, Province of Thailand. Then we have Reverend Brother Patip Martin Komonmat, the President Emeritus, the administrators, faculty and staff of the university, including President of Assumption University Alumni Association, they are also here. Outside this august assembly hall, your parents, members of your families, your relatives, friends, and acquaintances are waiting to congratulate you on your memorable milestone of success in studies. I would like to thank them all for not being here today, but also they in one way or the other are a part of your success. As graduates, you have to thank them for what they have done to get where you are here today. My special thanks also go to the faculty and staff of the university who have arranged and prepared the graduation ceremony and help make it a sacred and memorable one. I do not forget to include the band from Assumption College, who adds flavor and life to this ceremony. May I take this opportunity also to welcome our honored guest and thank him for being present at this graduation. And he is no other than His Excellency Mamluang Panadda Disakun, the Minister attached to the Prime Minister Office. Let us give him a big hand. I think he is somewhere here today. Of course, his wife accompanied him also here. You are now completing your studies. I love to see you in caps and gowns, symbolizing the embodiment of competency in knowledge and thinking skill. Yet you should not be an illiterate graduate, that means to say, lacking what has been considered the basic level of literacy to function in a modern society. You are now completing your studies and receiving your hard-earned degrees during the most important period of our country's history, witnessing the very momentous event in our life, the passing of our great King. As you are about to venture into the real world, facing life challenges, it may be worth contemplating on the extraordinary, exemplary life and virtue of His Majesty King Bhumipol Adulyadej, looking to him as your role model par excellence. During this period of mourning, we have witnessed the overwhelming outpouring of love, loyalty, gratitude, appreciation, and respect to our beloved King by millions of Thais and foreign communities because of the phenomenal life he exemplified. In carrying out your life's duty, you will be dealing with other people, assuming a leader, supervisor, follower, or work associate roles of some kind. Therefore, to a certain degree, it is the way you relate to, affect, or influence other people's life that may determine your success. Looking back to how the King had spent his life, we could not deny the unselfish life he devoted to the Thai people and Thailand, improving his people's life. Thus, it is advisable to learn to adopt or emulate some of His Majesty's priceless virtue in your life. First, His Majesty's love, devotion, and perseverance. Once accepted to take the throne, His Majesty changed his field of study from science, which he was passionate, to political science, economics, and law. He also added 4 languages to his studies, besides his perfect French. After giving an oath, we will reign with righteousness for the benefits and happiness of Siamese people. Not a single day he had not lived up to his promise. Born, raised, and educated abroad, His Majesty could have joined international circles in his entire life. Instead, for almost 50 years, he almost never traveled abroad, as he was busy traveling to all remote areas to meet his subjects. There was no need for him to do what he did. Even when he was ill at Sirikit Hospital, the king had a huge map on the wall. At times, he could come out the porch, observing the water level of Chao Phraya River. By full devotion to his subjects and tireless work for several decades, His Majesty had demonstrated his love and kindness to his people. His power did not come from the law, but from the heart of all Thais. Second, trustworthiness. From the perspective of foreigners living 10 or 20 more years in Thailand, they all say, despite political struggle in Thailand, they felt safe here because of the king. The king was the only one I can trust, said one foreigner living over 20 years in Thailand. I felt at home and never felt threatened because of his presence. Both Thai and foreigners have trust in His Majesty the late king. That's why there is a slogan. We are proud to be born and live during the reign of King Rama IX. The king won the hearts of the people not because he is the king, but because he took good care of them. He understands their problems and reached out to them wherever they may be. He earned and won trust from his people. No one doubted His Majesty's integrity in whatever he did for them. He is considered to be the father of the land, the father that they can trust. Third, teamwork. The king never worked alone. He had his collaborators to solve problems for his people. To be able to accomplish any task, he had experts as well as the people with him. They came together to discuss the problems. He had his slogan, understanding, access, and development. In Thai we call it เข้าใจ เข้าถึง และพัฒนา To be able to solve any problem and to develop any project, His Majesty tried to understand the problems, to understand the needs of the people concerned, and understand the physical environment of the place. He gained access to the people and walked the earth before making any decision. He had not only the expert but also the common people who were in troubles by his side. Though he could solve all the problems by himself, yet he respected them as members of his team and considered their opinion as valuable as his. He inquired and discussed the problem, asking them their opinions on the subject. Fourth, research. His Majesty was a vivid soil and hydro engineer. Even though he gave up studying science, his passion in science and engineering had not stopped. Rather than a luxurious fancy place, the palace had become his research and development ground for countless royal initiatives, rice plot, mill farm and products, etc. He built dams, invented artificial rain, water purifier, vetiver grass to prevent soil erosion, and many others. Research was his way to find out essential knowledge needed to solve the problem for his subjects. The king indulged in knowledge, and his intention to a detail was obvious to those who worked in the service of His Majesty. Fifth and the last that I want to give you, self-offering. Out of his kindness and compassion towards his Thai subjects, the king spent his whole life always searching for ways to be helpful to those in need. His life was characterized by helping, giving, and serving his people every single day. Not to earn praise, recognition, or getting something in return, wishing not to be remembered as who he was, but rather for the usefulness he exemplified. His Majesty, the late king, gave the three most precious gifts that a person can ever give: the gift of life, the gift of time, and the gift of love to his people. His Majesty spent 70 years in the midst of his people, working tirelessly with love, care, and concern, and for the people's well-being. Dear graduates, what I list out to you is just a drop in His Majesty's ocean of goodness, benevolence, and virtue. It is up to you to continue to explore and to try to imitate him. If you can internalize and make them part of life, they will become your great assets. After your graduation, do not become the burden on your parents. Make use of your knowledge and capability for your own benefits and for the benefits of humanity. Now you are free to pursue your passion and your dream. Keep pace with the rapid changing world. Grab every opportunity you have so that you will not regret later on that you did not do what you should have done. If you cannot remember anything about Assumption University, just recall the uniqueness and identity statement that AU is an international Catholic university, inculcating the 3 E's, with the spirit and atmosphere of love, care, and concern in the process of educating you. As alumni of Assumption University, you become ambassadors of your alma mater. Be good ambassadors through good behavior and conduct. You had worked long and hard to reach this goal. Be proud and confident of yourselves. Your graduation is the end of your campus life, but the beginning of your future. Do not be drowned in the modern world. Nurture the thirst for knowledge. Keep on the spirit of service and discipline so that you remain useful to yourselves and to impact humanity. So once again, dear graduate, congratulations. I do wish you all the best in life. May God shower on you all the graces you need to overcome all your problems and difficulties. May He be with you to keep you safe always. May God bless you always. And thank you very much for your attention.